Hey guys, Master here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so I just wanted to capture a bit of a snapshot from the community after the details of the LR Super Saiyan Trio was released earlier today. I did make this post. I am away, even by the time this video goes up, I'll be out of town until tomorrow evening. So this video is being recorded 4 hours after the details for the LR came out. So I'm sure, unfortunately, there will probably be people that commented on this post that didn't make it into the video. So if you are one of those people, do go ahead and leave me your comment down below in the comment section. Or if you just didn't see the tweet at all or anything like that, you know, let us know your thoughts down below. So to start off, I will say, I think they look very good. I've seen some calcs. They are going to be absolutely insane at dealing damage. Their defense start of turn is their only issue. So, of course, they're going to be another unit that is not going to be super great against AoEs. But considering everything they do in their kit, they're going to be a unit that if you pull dupes, dodge is going to be very good for them. They do have 30% damage reduction as well. So with the hardest fight in mind with AoEs being Zamasu on turn 1, they're probably going to take, if they get hit, somewhere in the region of like maybe 200k at most from an AoE, which is not too bad, right? So we'll see how we get on, right, once they're actually in game. I feel like opinions will change once the data download comes out and we see some showcases. I feel like this is a classic case of a unit being underrated on paper, and then when we see them in game, they are going to be very, very good. So we're just going to jump in and go through some of the comments here and see what you guys are thinking. So shout out to my boy Proton. Shout out to him, of course, the guy that does all the data download breakdown posts. We appreciate you and everything you do. On paper, they don't look like the most exciting LR, but the damage for the active skill on turn 3 should be funny if we get multiple SA effects on turn 1. Rainbowed / all links is an active with a base damage of 12 to 13 million, and then each SA acts as a true multiplication. So that's the thing, right? These guys are raising attack for 3 turns on each of their 12 key supers. So the more supers you get with them in the first turn, if you then get onto turn 3 and you have that full Super Saiyan rotation and you just use their active skill straight away, then obviously they are going to be able to do a pretty crazy amount of damage. And then if you're doing one of the longer events like Omega, or obviously Sin for global, and you purposely want to save their active skill, or you just don't have the full Super Saiyan rotation because you're running them on a different team build, when you're dropping their attack on turn 6, as long as you've gotten all of these attacks on the previous turn, then obviously they are going to be looking pretty good. So can't wait to see that. Shout out to my boy Raldo. Don't know how to feel after reading their kit. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what is, you know, a lot of these are just going to be people's first impressions because, you know, the reveal was only a few hours ago now. But I was very hyped when reading their kit. I mean, they're not, well, I say that. I was really hyped when I saw their animations. And then when I read their kit, I wouldn't necessarily say really hyped, right? Because I didn't read their kit and be like, oh my God, they're amazing. But I read their kit and was like, okay, these guys seem pretty good. Like, not great against AoEs, but they're definitely going to be doing a lot of damage. And I do quite like a unit like that every now and then, right? Now, I know people are disappointed that Dokkan has been releasing a lot of slot 2 units lately, when a lot of these teams need more slot 1 units, especially with how difficult the Dismal Future Red Zone stages are. But I'm definitely looking forward to these guys. I'm definitely excited. Jack, is it LG Games? Or yeah, I think it's LG Games. They are so beautiful and a pretty good kit. I'm looking forward to the showcases so I can see how good they are. And yeah, exactly, as Kelbert says as well, the animations are awesome. That intro is so clean. Just all of the super attack animations, and they have an active skill as well. Like, this is what a Carnival LR should be in terms of production quality, right? They have an intro, they have their 2 super attacks, and they have an active skill, and they all look really good. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. The animations are crisp, they are clean. The global dub is good as well, which we love to see. As a global player, I play the game in English mostly, so very happy to see that. Now, this is a sentiment that I've seen expressed. I did comment on this one a little bit ago while I was sorting out some other bits, but I think that they're really sweet, but I find the choice a little silly with 21's team needing more help and them not doing anything with it. Now, this again ties into what we were talking about earlier in another video, where it's like, remember that this Christmas LR double rates banner, like this end of year part of the celebration, this isn't like part 2 of the 21 celebration. So the LR not being directly related to or usable with Android 21 shouldn't really be a huge surprise. But as I commented here below, because this is the Android 13 movie LR, the only other Android 13 movie unit in the entire game that we have right now that doesn't have an EZA is the AGL Android 13. So this would be the absolute perfect place to drop him, and then that will be a buff to Android 21's team. So then it kind of works out well for her, as well as getting this new strong Saiyan unit. So I do think that is very, very good. The Art of the Lost Oasis. They are pretty solid. Shame people are already underestimating them already, but I'm sure opinions will change once we see them in action. So far, we got a pretty good DFE in 21, pretty good EZA in the Androids, and now pretty good LR in the Saiyan Trio. I would say the Androids got more than a pretty good EZA, but yes, I do appreciate the positive sentiments here. A lot of people, I think, underrate 21. So, yeah, I would say this last part of the year, December especially, right, has been pretty good, right? We've gone from Heroes being the best Heroes celebration so far into 21 being a pretty good Dokkan Fest, even with what some people don't particularly like about her. She's still better than some of the Dokkan Fests that have released this year, right? So I'll take this end of year as a W for sure. So then we have Lean, quite strong unit with small issues like no raising defense on 12 key or quite low damage reduction for any 5 turns. Would have liked them more as a slot 1 unit. Yeah, I feel like that again is a sentiment that a lot of people share. We need more powerful defensive slot 1 units. I've seen some calcs that if they did raise defense as well on their 12 key, they could get up to like over 3 million defense by doing additional supers, which is kind of crazy. So that with 30% damage reduction, they're obviously literally invincible. So I can see why they didn't do that, but I mean, post-super, they are going to be very strong defensively. The damage reduction is not high, but it's going to be very helpful. So I am liking the look of what I'm seeing. Now, shout out to Bao. People are going to be blown away by their performance, judging by how underrated they seem to be, especially that active skill. The multiple greatly raises 3 turns going to make them hit harder than the 8th anniversary Spirit Bomb. Haven't seen anyone talk about that yet. Yeah, this is the thing, right? If you're using it after they do multiple supers on the previous turn, because each one greatly raises attack for 3 turns. So if you get like the God RNG 5 super turn and then you use their active skill, it is going to do insane damage. I mentioned in one of the videos, right, that it will be close to, if not comparable to the Spirit Bombs from the 8th anniversary LRs, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah, they're damage-wise, I don't think there's anything wrong with them, right? They are going to be absolutely crazy. So shout out to Jagorv over here. They seem like a really fun unit. Their damage will be goofy. Oh, yes. My 2 main problems, though, is their defense once their intro wears off and their teams. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because they definitely are, I think, the definition of like a burst unit, right? They are going to cut through some of these events so quickly, especially if you are getting good RNG, right? Because being effective against all types, getting crits, doing multiple supers where they're raising attack, like they're going to be able to do so much damage each turn that we're probably going to be able to get to the final phase of these Dismal Future Red Zone stages on like turn 3 or 4 in some instances, right? And it's just going to be an absolute slaughterhouse. So it's going to be really, really good. Looking forward to seeing them in action. Sipping Hot Cocoa, 7 out of 10 unit. Wish they had more utility. However, their team needs slot 1 buffs to make me like them more. Would have preferred an LR Super Android 13. Animations are solid, but the active skill doesn't look as good as LR Gumku's 18 key. I don't know about that. LR Gumku's 18 key I think is pretty outdated now, and the hilarious like Gums screenshot, I know it's like shot for shot from the movie, but I really like the way it looks in the active skill, so interesting. But I don't know, LR 13 would have been a great one because we do need extreme buffs. 13 is a good unit for linking with other villains and stuff like that, but you know, if I had to choose them bringing out a cracked Android 13, I probably would have appreciated that more, but I do very much like this unit, so I can't be too mad. Zafar says they're good, want some slot 1s for their team though. Yep, lacking in strong dedicated ones there. We got Godku. I'm putting up a video, I think later already. I can't remember which one I'm going to put up first, but I tried out Birdku on a 200% lead team, and he can still do kind of okay. And considering how much HP this team's going to have, he might actually unironically be kind of runnable again, which is pretty funny. So Nathan says, I'm happy with them, although if someone were to say they're disappointed they aren't a slot 1, I'd also understand. Hopefully 13's EZA pops off so 21's team doesn't get KO'd. Yeah, exactly. It'd be the worst case thing is if they just don't drop the Android 13 EZA. And then, of course, the next worst one is if they do drop it, but he's terrible. So fingers crossed, we'll have to see what happens there. Ultra says kit seems fine, although feels like animations carry this unit for me. Super Saiyan 200% is cool. Yeah, Super Saiyan's 200% is a good category lead, I think, for sure. PokeTF animations are amazing. Chance for additionals, damage reduction, effective against all types. Huge attack stats. Hell yeah, I like that. Full dodge build with rest crit. It's probably full dodge build with the rest additional, right? So you can make sure you get that extra attack at the end, but they don't need a lot of additional. So you probably only really need like what, 9 if it's 3 per node, right? Or it depends on skill orbs as well, but anywhere between like 9, 10, 11, 12, and then all the rest in dodge I think is going to be the best for them, but we'll see. Is this Cirelli? I'm sorry if I said that horrendously wrong. I don't like their design, but that's on me. I think they are pretty strong, but also limited. Their orb changing is not good, meaning they will not get the additionals as free as many people think. Animations are nice, but I don't like them as much as I thought I would. Overall, satisfied. So the thing is, the orb changing, so because they're a unit that's not going to go in slot 1, they do have that kind of issue where they change orbs, they want to pick up those orbs, but they're not going to be the first unit in the turn picking them up. But remember, they create int orbs and they get extra key from int orbs, but the thing for their additionals is for every 3 key spheres obtained, so they don't actually have to be int orbs. So depending on who you're running them on the team with, you know, units like Godku that change orbs, if you're running Power of Wishes, Bulma that changes orbs, it's not always super difficult on those teams to get, say, like 6 orbs, and that's still 2 additional attacks for them. So I do think they should be okay, but obviously we'll see them in game. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Dome, they seem very good from the calcs I've seen so far. Their animations are some of the best from this year, in my opinion. They definitely are very, very good animations. I'm very happy with them. Their kit looks very basic, though. I'm afraid they might become pretty boring to use very soon. I don't know. I think it just depends, right? Do you like seeing your units super attack like 5 times and doing like, you know, 16 million on the 5th super? Like, pretty good. They're going to do a ton of damage. Let's wait and see. For now, I am excited. I wish they didn't drop now. Too many good banners in a row. My stone count is low. Yeah, true. I definitely feel you on that one. It's a double rates LR banner, though, so hopefully, you know, the luck will come through. But yeah, these guys are a unit that I am very excited to summon for. But I don't have a ton of stones right now, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Eonian with the great unit, double rates helps, but it's a skip. We're too close to bigger things. I mean, yeah, we don't know what the New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest is going to be. There's still the potential that the anniversary is synced with JP, but obviously, you know, we'll see. They seem pretty solid based off calcs, but this is one of those units that I would summon for even if they were garbage. Yeah, okay, fair. They are great with the super attacks and all that kind of stuff, so I think that's pretty cool. And then we have offensive monsters. Wish their defense was a bit better. I like how Twitter hid this because their username is Elon Musk is a baby, which is hilarious because it's almost proving the point because it was hidden. And then our boy Axel says they are freaking insane. So yeah, very, very cool. Initial reactions are kind of what I expected, right? A lot of people appreciate how much damage they're going to do. A lot of people not super happy with their start of turn defense, which I think is fair. People not being, you know, not happy that we're not getting any good slot 1 units. But I feel like this unit is going to be very, very good. So I'm just going to refresh the tweet here, see if we've had any interesting extra ones coming in the last, you know, how long have I been recording this now? Almost 15 minutes. Smooth Operator, the art and animation style all over this card is a movie. Yeah, it looks so good. I'm glad it's all 3 of them and not another Super Saiyan Goku. Yes, that is a good point that I hadn't actually seen, because I did see some people worried this will be another repeat of STR Carnival Goku, where they're just going to be called Super Saiyan Goku, right? So that is definitely good to know. I don't think any of these other ones are new here. So yeah, there you go. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section of the LR trio. I think they are very good. They should be very exciting, very fun to use. So hopefully I do pull them. Hopefully we all get good luck when we summon. It is double rates. Be interesting to see what the banner looks like as well. So yeah, very exciting times. Stuff is always more exciting when it comes out on both versions. It's why I'm looking forward to the sync so much, because everyone gets to share in all the hype together. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What is your reaction to the Carnival LR Super Saiyan trio? Are they good enough? Would you have preferred them to be a slot 1 unit? Are you happy with what they're doing? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been The Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.